Hello, my name is Diego from Mrs. Kirsch's pre-run class, and today I'll be doing Unit G, Concepts 1 through 7. And right off the bat, you realize that the degree on top is 1 bigger than on the bottom, so it's going to have a slant asymptote. So now we know that, we can move on down. When you have a slant asymptote, you always use log division to get your equation. And once you do it for this one, you get x minus 7. Your guideline will be y equals mx plus b, so you just plug it in and you get y equals x minus 7 for the equation. For the vertical asymptote, the denominator, you set the denominator to 0. So you get x plus 4 equals 0, then you subtract 4, and you just get x equals 0, and that's your equation. And that's the limit notation, which means that as x approaches negative 4 to the right, f of x the graph will go up, and as x approaches negative 4 from the left, the graph will go down. And to find out if we have holes or not, we factor both the top and the bottom, and this is what we get. If something cancels out, that turns out to be the hole. So for the hole, you get what you canceled out, and you set it to 0, so it's x plus 1 equals 0. And you get x equals negative 1. Once you have that, you plug negative 1 in for all the x places of the simplified equation, which will be this. So you plug negative 1 in for every x you see, and you get 4 over 3. Then you get x, and then you pretty much put them in an ordered pair, so it's negative 1, comma 4 over 3. For the domain, it's always, well, it's diva, which means domain is vertical asymptotes and holes. So our vertical asymptote was negative 4, and our hole was negative 1. And the limit notation will be this right here, using unions to separate each one. And for the x-intercept, you set it equal to 0, which cancels out the bottom, and you're just left with the top. So you get x and x minus 3. You do this for the simplified equation equals 0, and then you get 0 and 3 as your x-intercepts, and you get points of 0, 0, and a point of 3, 0. For the y-intercept, you plug in 0 every time there's an x for the simplified equation. So once you do that, you get 0 on top, and you get 4 on the bottom, and you get y equals 0, and the point will be 0, 0. This is how the graph will turn out to be. Thank you very much for watching.